Alright, welcome back. Last time, we went ahead and increased the wages of the bureaucrats to full level, which has caused some interesting effects on my finance, because among other things it has raised corruption by a lot. And wages, it's now 2,250 ducats a year. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult to get around. So there isn't exactly much I can do for the moment. I have raised the influence of the bureaucrats. In order to weaken the nobilities, at least somewhat, so that I can get some better legitimacy and regeneration. Because a great level of influence from the bureaucrats does help with that. I just hope the nobles don't take it too hard. And I've also been putting down multiple revolts in California, because that's not going to stop. At least not for a while. I guess the game needs a moment. There we are. Right. So, 1770, that means that the ahead of time tech penalty is gone. Excellent. Only cost 214. 198, 220. Yeah, I'm not spending that many points on tech, actually. And honestly, innovativeness is useless. I don't need it in any way, shape, or form. Institution spread no longer matters, and unrest is a negative. So, anyway, humanist ideas. Yeah, I probably need complete humanist ideas before I'm able to do that. Each idea costs less than 200, so I should be able to grab all of them. With points to spare. Anyway, Romanticism. Idea group. Merchant banks. Global ship trade power plus 5%, trade range plus 100, settler growth plus 2, enables the heavy frigate. Pretty sure it's a light ship. Yes. Is that the last of the light ships? No, because all the way to 57. Jeez. Rifled carbines. Maneuver value plus 5%, infantry fire plus 0.15, cavalry fire plus 0.2, artillery fire plus 0.5. Right. Let's go down humanist idea group, because I could use all these benefits for dealing with California. Anyway. Peaceful means, with the skinning of cats, so with conquered people. Striking a balance between peaceability and anarchy is difficult, but it certainly pays dividends. National unrest -1. Accommodation. Politics is transactional. As we demand on others taxes and sword arm, we must offer something in exchange, even if that something is a return to normalcy. Cultural sorry, I didn't finish. +2 maximum cultures. Anyway, cultural secularism. Who cares upon which side another bread is buttered? If all a man's acquiescence costs is apathy, then our passions are clearly directed somewhere else. Promote culture cost -15%. Strange bedfellows. The closest neighbors make the fiercest enemies. In truth, it's easier to associate with whom you have little in common with, rather than with someone whose ideas genuinely threaten the primacy of your own. Tolerance of heathens. +1. Ecumenism. Much as groups without opposition will squabble and fracture, those who split will seek to unite again, whether it is through nostalgia, resolving old differences, or a simple evaluation of a greater threat. The result is the same. Tolerance of heretics. +1. Benign governance. No government can sustainably be truly benevolent, but it can do its best to be benign. Making things tolerable enough to not warrant rebellion makes the difference between a golden age and the executioner's block. Years of separatism -10. Common humanity. It is but a notion, nothing to remark upon or defend against. But exists it always has, and though its time may not be for 2 generations yet, its blossoming will change the world. Female advisor chance, plus 5%. More important than that is the finisher effect, which is a boost to religious unity. I don't remember the exact amount. And, yeah. Just wish it would pause and stop lagging. I probably should handle the spy network in Nouvelle-Occitanie. Just that it has froze. Alright, come on. I'm waiting. There we are. Religious unity plus 10%. I guess the idea group might have to wait until later. Because I'm wondering what representative ideas is. If it's good enough, and it turns out to have similar effects to humanist ideas, I might take it. Because that would make it very easy for me to handle certain things. Anyway, something I also wanted to do was promote the metropolitan factions so they have enough influence I can do this. There really isn't much to say about this, other than maybe I should. I don't really need anything from them. All it does is it makes everything better. The burghers like this. Their commerce is somewhat more effective, they get more base consultation, and I get a little extra tax income. Just off of their trade. It's great. There we are. Right, this is a good point to stop. After I've quickly gone ahead and fabricated a claim. Before I forget about it. How do you have a dominant center of production? I do not have a dominant center of production anywhere inside my territory. It might be because that's a separate continent, though. Subcontinent Atlantic coast. Okay, that explains it. Areas that are colonized are a lot easier to get centers on. Proof. Look how many minor centers of trade are here in the Pacific. Like, just about every province has one. With some minor exceptions like this province right here. Yeah. Whereas with Mesoamerica, you actually have to... The province actually has to be notable in order to get a center. Rather notable. At that. Heck, certainly is a high-level arborage. Mainly for communication purposes in the past. And yet, it's only a minor center of trade. My capital is only important. I do, however, have a dominant center of trade in Choctaw due to, well, combination of actually a decent spot geographically, though not the best. The best would be around here or something, or here. But also a very large city, compounded by a merchant class that's extremely powerful. Oh, and level 7 irrigation. Which is rather a lot. Right. Ooh, a 22nd merchant. I have no idea where to put that. Okay. You know what, why not? No one's got a merchant here, except for Great Ming. I'm sure I can leech off a tiny bit of money off of here. I mean, I do have everything, and I mean absolutely everything that could send money to the, well, Panama node. Already pushing, so. At this point, I'm just spreading my merchants around to collect trade and to spread around my trading opportunities. Although Ming is unlikely to trade with me. And that war ended yet again. So, Saint Domingue is the first colony to actually try for independence. As far as I can tell, there might be others that have done so, but I haven't noticed. And I would have expected someone to form a nation by now, if that were the case. And, you know, get themselves a new flag in the process. Oh. That's Finland? Huh. Okay. Anyway, alright, Eastern Europe is still being strange. I've also teched up, grabbed humanist ideas, went all the way through. And I'm half hoping representation ideas appears. Because theoretically, you just need innovative and humanist, which I have both of. However, I still don't see it. You might need a certain type of government, or maybe it's related to governance reforms, which don't really matter. Seriously, there's nothing for me to do. Most of these are just, yeah. There are only really two reforms that matter. Regional military, which provide army professionalism, and internal structure, which affect how much money you get from vassals and how much force limit, at the cost of annexation cost. I mean, if reforms do actually matter, I mean, I might as well just do this. This really does not mean anything, though. At all. I mean, it might be enough. I would be surprised if it were enough. Oh well. I would actually I would have enjoyed seeing what the ideas do. Just like with industrial. I picked it because I wanted to know what it's like, or why I waited. And the results I actually like. It's a lot of random buffs that together make for quite a few positive features. And a lot of this is economic, without feeling weak. Anyway, I've also had some issues with revolt, so I've been setting up, I set up another small army for policing measures. Though I will say this, unrest has been going down. It's good. Oh, the grain mill might have ended again? No, okay. Just wanted to check and make sure. Oh, and I've reformed the corporate law, which increased commerce production, ideal burger size, base consultation, and caused some burger commerce income to finally transfer back to my income, to local tax income, which will help with making income higher. In fact, I've already started noticing the effects. The anti-corruption measure has expired, so that's a bit sad. At the very least, state corruption is going down, so the increase in provincial corruption is temporary, to say the least. I can't do an anti-corruption measure, though. That has a cooldown of 10 years, while the effects only last for 5. Kalaima is taking a while to get annexed. I believe the final cost is actually affected by power cost, because I've seen that fluctuate. Like, I remember when I started, it was less than 1,000, and now it's slightly over 1,000. So base power cost affects it. Or at least it's very likely to end up affecting it, so corruption going down is a good thing. Definitely. So yeah, humanist ideas. It's probably the reason why everything's a lot more stable with regards to the rebels. Though this province is still pretty bad, although that's mainly because of Cathar unrest. And, well, I can't do anything about that. That feels like a mechanic that doesn't apply to me. And I don't really know. Oh well. And, yeah. Yeah, that's it for now. I don't have anything to say. I might have overstepped a bit. That's all the last time. How long was the last time? Almost 15 minutes? The ending thing? This time it was like 8. Improvement, I guess. Anyway, I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye.